out this message to the fella in Arclone called Louis Johnny's bitch. Everybody knows him as Tommy Sammy. He's a little queer. My Uncle Tommy had to take him out of Dublin years ago because he was being a queer around Dublin. The fella who put it out about him was his Uncle Barney, a small Barney mcginley, put out in front of him in Manchester with me and my father, Christy Stokes, Huey, Big Noel and all them were there when small Barney come up their lane and said that Sammy was a queer. And that's why Tommy left Dublin all over Sammy. When Tommy left Dublin, he said the cab took his money, which it was all bullshit. He hadn't got the money to put up for the headstone for Rocky, Lord Mersham Rocky, and the Rileys wouldn't ask the McGinleys to put up a headstone for him because they're plenty rich enough. When he came down, my Uncle Barney, out of Arclone, my daddy's brother Barney actually, one of the richest of the McGinleys as well, had to buy Tommy McGinley a mobile in Arclone site. He's going around saying that my father has not. My father is a very wealthy man, and Tommy McGinley has nothing at 55 years of age. He has a living in a mobile home belonging to my Uncle Barney. That's what I class him as, in a wee brown timber house that he has a wee stove in, and he was in the sitting and looking at a horse's hole. That's all we class him as. We class him as Blondie Simon's Claynout stable, Sammy. That's what we used to call him. Johnny Reggie used to ride him in the stable. That's what he was down to too. But now I'm putting out this other message to Blue Peter, Patrick McGinley and Longford, a grandfather of mine, living in a stable that Joe Joyce used to shit in, and he has my grandmother lying in the stable where Joe Joyce used to shit in. And he gave a house to my Uncle Dennis, and he went out and lived in the stable. He said if Dennis has any respect, that he'd give the house back to his father. If he had rich brothers, that he will give the house back to the father or build him a little house. My grandfather has not gone around threatening this person and threatening that person. He's nobody. Old Barney's proud we are, and we're proud to say we're Old Barney's. And my grandfather too, Willie McGinley, businessman Willie, is one of the best of the McGinleys too. And Bainey McGinley. But for the rest of old Ainey McGinley's sons are adopted, has nothing. All proud of Gomez. That's what I class them as. And the ones in Arclone is losing the battle with the Joyces, and they're trying to get us involved to go along with the Joyces, because every road he had, he's trying to get Willie McGinley's man, rich businessman McGinley's sons, into the argument because they couldn't do nothing themselves. My grandfather is called a credit card man. When a row went down years ago, he went up to the bank and he had a lullaby at the bank with the EIB card. That's what we class him as. Now boys, I'm putting this out. I was married to a whore. She was a prostitute and I left her off. I'm not like my Uncle Dennis keeping on to a prostitute by Billy Nave and riding her when you're 10 months of the year out of the country, Dennis. That's what I class. And Tommy Sammy with Sarah was going with Thomas Doherty's fella Simey, and because of Michael Stokes, Black Mikey's Patrick Chunkfla, his wife Charlene Canerney, as we call them the Canerneys, was some Canerney's daughter Charlene, because of Michael's married. She was with Simey Doherty also as well. The boys gave Thomas Doherty a beating a couple of years ago on side to side over Simey being with Charlene and Sarah. And Jeremiah and the Rackheelers was with Sarah left, right and centre. And why Sammy got married very soon? Because over the scandal went out about the small Barney put out about Sammy, his nephew, being a queer. That's why Tommy met him to go and get married straight away. Now boys, we are Old Barney's proud and Old Ainey's proud. You're nothing got to do with Old Ainey's, or you're nothing got to do with Old Barney's. We are Old Barney's, we are Old Ainey's, and we're proud to say who we are. We're not like ye dossers going around the town, staying away from your women, staying away from hotel rooms and the whole lot. When my father goes for away for a night, he comes back with money. He doesn't go and alcohol and drink it and smoke weed with space cakes like Tommy's Ainey and my Uncle Dennis. And Pamela and YouTube commenting on this and commenting on that. You're nothing but a dirty fat whore. That's what you are, Pamela, with a gastic band. That's all you need. And the two rubber bellies, Martin and Dennis and Patrick, had to get a gastic band into them, and Black Mikey's Patrick's two young fellas as well, because they're fools. Fat Egypts, that's what I call them. Dossers. Can't do nothing for themselves. Can't get up and go and look for a living for yourself. If you get up and go and look for a living for yourself, you get it in Ireland, here you would. Not over in the middle of Holland. There's nothing to brag out the Stokeses. Fair play to the Stokeses. They can get up there, they can buy their Range Rover Sports and buy this and buy that. Not for the likes of you, Sammy, driving around a little 011 car, a little Toyota Vinces that everybody has. You buy them in a little lucky bag, son. That's all you have is a little mobile home and a little filly. That's all you have. I'm only 26 years of age, son, and I have more than your father at 55. I have a house that your father is jealous of. My father's a house out the road is worth a couple of million. I have another brother there, has another house as well, and he's only 21 years of age. What are you living in? A site and a timber hut with a stove. Cop on, lads, you're only nothing but dossers. That's all you only are. And I'll tell you the truth, where are old Barneys? And fuck you adopted bastards. And up the McGinleys, up old Ainey's, up Ainey's Willie McGinley, and up old Barney McGinley's proud too. Because you're not but dossers, you're that you queer, you booey's Johnny's bitch. And Tommy, a wannabe McGinley, that's all I think you are. And a wannabe. You're nothing but dossers, and you'll always be dossers sitting there. The Connors just as you tore alive up in the middle of Wexford and won't buy a horse off because you've nothing any good. That's all you are, spending money. You're out thousands of pounds every week in horse feeding, sawdust and this and that, picking up horse dung. I remember my granduncle Tommy staying in Stoke-on-Trent with Blondie Simey. Fair play to old Blondie Simey, made a fool of him, a smart man. A smart man. Tommy was supposed to be having an affair with old Josie. That's what it was, and Blondie Simey was having an affair with Mary. That's why Tommy got up and left Stoke-on-Trent. Blondie Simey made a fool out of you, Tommy, and he broke you. You had nothing. You're a dosser, a fool, an innocent boy, an old blue Peter down the shade that has nothing, living in a stable all his life, going around with a little 010 Kia Jeep. That's all he has, a little van type. An old ex-ambulance Jeep is all I'd cause. That's it, I've enough of them.